Good afternoon. Later this evening around 6 o'clock, the Ninth Circuit Court will hold oral arguments per its order from yesterday. I want to quickly run down what we can expect to happen tonight. A career attorney from the Department of Justice will present an argument in defense of the President's order. And to be clear, all that's at issue tonight is the hearing is an interim decision on whether the President's order is enforced or not until the case is heard on the actual merits of the order. It's a simple status quo versus anti-status quo decision. This is just like the case in Boston, which started as a temporary restraining order. There, once we were able to explain our position, the court lifted the order and held that the President's executive order could take effect. As I've stated before, 8 U.S. Code 1182 gives the President constitutional authority for this executive order. It says, quote, whenever the President finds that the entry of any aliens or of any class of aliens into the United States would be detrimental to the interests of the United States, he may by proclamation, and for such period as he shall deem necessary, suspend the entry of all aliens or any class of aliens as immigrants or non-immigrants, or impose on the entry of aliens any restrictions which he may deem appropriate. We look forward to a final decision on the merits of this soon. They've had visits as requested, but we have been in constant contact with the Senate. There's no question the President respects the judicial branch and its ruling, but I think that there's no way, I just read off the U.S. Code on that. I don't think there's any other way that you can interpret that, that the President has the discretion to do what's necessary to keep this country safe. And I think that's his concern, frankly, right now, is that when the law is such as it is, that anyone could interpret that any other way. I think he feels confident, just like in the ruling in Boston, that we're going to prevail on this on the merits of the case because it is done so in a very lawful way. Per the governor's request, public assistance will be added for 3 counties. Tonight is about the restraining order. It has nothing to do with the merits of the case, and that's why I think we feel confident. The question is, does the restraining order get lifted or not? But regardless of what happens tonight, the merits of the case still need to be to discuss. And I think the merits of the case, as they were in Boston, are ones that we feel very confident on because the law is crystal clear on this. The President has the authority to do this. It was done so in an interagency process that ensured that all the appropriate people were consulted. We went through that with flying colors. I have zero concern that at the end of the day we will be fine. It's just a question of going through the process. The President welcomed leaders from the National Sheriff's Association to the White House and pledged to work closely with all members of law enforcement